You listening to Precept on Precept. Captain Shim break it down to no meat left. Line upon line in the word make you respect. History collision when we teach it, brains reset. You listening to Precept on Precept. Captain Shim break it down to no meat left. Line upon line, the word make you respect. History collision when we teach it, brains reset. Putting in the work for the most high. Valley of the bones coming back and we gon' ride. Showing you our past didn't start with that boat ride. We a nation made of kings, yeah we chose right. Bringing our identity back. We the praise of the Lord, they pretend to be that. Truly is something special, they can never be that. We raise the vengeance with the knowledge so our enemies crack. In fact, listen to the class and the topic. Bomb subject matter, breakdowns atomic. Gathering the people, the whole duty of prophets. Precepts start flowing, no telling.
Israel united in Christ. We are not a hate group. We are not affiliated with any other Israelite group. Israel United in Christ is a nonviolent, Bible-based movement. We do not advocate or condone any acts of violence against any race, ethnicity, or gender. We advise that if anyone hears or knows of any plots to cause harm to anyone or to break the laws of the land, you must contact the proper authorities to bring awareness to any possible threat, as stated in Leviticus chapter 5, verse 1. Most High Christ bless Israel. Welcome back to another edition of Precept upon Precept. Now they just surprised us with the intro. I didn't know about the intro.
Yeah.
I didn't know about the intro, but brothers
All
is
praises
doing
to the Most High.
brothers is doing stuff on the back end. All praises, all praise. Give it up for the intro. So we back. IUIC New Orleans. I'm Officer Matthew. To my left,
Officer Mikha'el.
to my far left,
Officer Micah.
to my far left.
Also, Iran.
And hey, look, we are keeping true to the simp bashing. We got a simp bash.
That's
Simp
right.
bash.
Simp bash session. All right, we
Simp,
bashing simps. Simp. We are bashing simps yet again. All right. So before we get to simp bashing, beta beating, first we have Officer Micah with the Watchman Report.
Hey, that's coined in New Orleans too. Beta beating.
Hey, Shalom Israel, Most High in Christ bless. Good to see y'all again. All praise to the Most High. I'm not going to keep y'all waiting. Let's go ahead and get right into it. It's a little bit going on. Senate passed bill to establish Juneteenth as national holiday. See how long that lasts before it turns into a twerk or LGBTQ gathering.
The hell is this?
Next article, please. House votes to repeal 2002 Iraq war authorization as Senate prepares to take action. Damn, so they sent all them people over there, and now all of a sudden they say, hey, let's revoke this. Huh. Damn. Next article, please. Yeah. Supreme Court sides with Catholic group that turns away same-sex couples as foster parents. So them Bible thumpers, they at it again.
What?
All praises. Yes, sir. Next article, please. Hey, keep us in prayer. Keep these down here, us near the Gulf. Tropical storm warning issued for Gulf Coast ahead of potential tropical depression. So just make sure you keep us in prayer and check on us down here. All right, next article, please. Illinois starting $10 million lottery for vaccinated residents. Giveaway scholarships. Can't go to college if you got to get that drug. Next article, please. At least one person is dead and a dozen hurt after 8 shootings in West Valley area of Metro Phoenix. It's too doggone high for that. And this concludes the Watchman Report.
All right. So on to this beta beating session.
Bring it out.
Simp smashing.
Let's bring it out.
So, what y'all want to start with? Can we start with the video that I posted?
Yes,
So you want to get right
do
to
it.
it?
Let's get right to it.
With the
You
brother
wanna
that
get
came
right
out
to
of
it.
jail. with the brother
Okay.
that came out of jail.
Let's go right there.
Because I gotta preface it because I know y'all. I saw all the articles y'all posted, and we gotta see why the effeminization of black men has been catching steam the way it has been so heavily backed
Mm.
in our community, so readily acceptable.
Why that thing in heavy rotation, huh?
Yeah, why that thing in heavy rotation? I ain't gonna lie. Like, cause I was out of the country from 2006 to 2007.
Uh-huh.
And then when I came back in 2008, they had like the Soldier Boy thing,
Yeah.
and they was doing like line dance, and I'm like, what the hell is this? So then one day, out of the blue, in like maybe 2010, it's like I woke up and everybody had on tight pants.
The hell is this?
Like it was no gradual, like it was no gradual introduction to it. It was like one day, tight pants.
You know what? That's really how it happened.
Everybody that I talked, Micah, Iran, did it happen to y'all like that? I know you part of this generation, Iran, so you probably it was probably normal for you.
Yeah, it is probably real.
I used to wear jabos, white T-shirts,
Bruh,
baggy
I had a
pants.
pair of jabos on.
Yeah.
People was laughing at me.
Like,
For
what's
real.
wrong with
Like, what
you?
you doing with them big old pants on? I'm like, what you doing with your old lady pants on?
Thank you.
Right. Not that she should be wearing any.
What?
Hey, my cousin,
Here it go.
he's like 32, 34. I say, yo, we used to
Do we have
What?
the tiny violin?
Yeah.
nah.
Reach out to Patient Saints Radio.
Nah, but we used to wear
That's it. There you go. There you go.
we used to wear baggy pants together. But I'm like, bro, you kind of old. Why you wearing these tight pants? He say, hey, bro, you know, you gotta keep up with the trend, bro. You gotta keep up with the trend.
So the
Damn.
weed made him wear tight pants.
The trend.
Ooh wee. Ooh wee. Y'all better stop smoking that laboratory made stuff. Y'all better stop
For
smoking
real.
that stuff, period.
God is
For
not
real.
going to hold you guilty for that.
So look, let's play this video real quick. Dude got locked up in 2001. He came home 16 years later. All right? He got locked up in 01. Who was popping in 01? Ja Rule,
DMX.
DMX,
50 Cent.
50.
Cash Money.
Yeah, Cash Money was still popping. Rockefeller was still in.
Yeah.
They wore loose pants.
Yeah,
Nelly.
they wore Pellies.
Yeah.
Nelly.
That's
The
right.
Pelly.
They wore baggy britches.
You know what I'm saying?
It's new.
Now let's see after this dude came home what happened.
Came home? You know, I've been out the loop for a minute, but I'm back. Where the do-rags at? Like, show me some. Show me what y'all got in here. Y'all ain't got nothing to drink? Y'all ain't with me?
Dad hats for you, bro.
Dad hat? What the fuck is a dad hat?
Yo, my man.
Yo, don't disrespect.
Yo, my man.
What's up, fam?
What year you in? This is 2017. This is the style. This is what the girls like right here.
I'm in the future. The
This is
girls,
what the
that look
girls-
like what the girls wear. What you talking about? The girls like that?
Now you in the wrong store for this. You in the wrong store for this, bro. You in the wrong store for this.
Yeah, man.
Now I want you to go back because you got to hear what the dude said. He actually tried to check the dude in the Pelly like he was the one that was wrong. How you check? I have never seen a dude get checked in a Pelly
First of all,
for wearing a Pelly.
how you gonna check somebody when your calves is screaming help? How the hell?
Hey, see, look, back in the day when brothers used to dress like that, you didn't know how big they was.
No.
They could be
Right,
small, they could be big, but you never know. So you didn't really mess with too many people like that.
Right.
And if you did, you was ready to square up and fight. Little dudes in these little, bruh, you gonna blow away with the wind. Why is you wearing that?
His calves is screaming help.
Hey, play it again.
Dad hat? What the fuck is a dad hat?
Yo, my man.
Yo, don't disrespect.
Yo, my man.
What's up, fam?
What year you in? This is 2017. This is the style. This is what the girls like right here.
Stop.
I'm in the future. The girls.
So why did he say this is the style?
He
'Cause
said
that's what the girls
like.
That's what the girls like.
Exactly. That's why the girls wear that.
A lot of y'all sisters that's talking bad about brothers wearing these skinny jeans,
Y'all's
y'all
the
are the
reason.
ones for it. Y'all are the ones for it.
Y'all started that mess.
Yes. Y'all said, ooh, I like your pants tight like me. Ooh, I like your pants tight so I can see your biscuits. Yeah, I like that. I like your pants like that. And you know what the dude said?
Okay.
Well, all right, if that's what the women like. Like that androgynous era with Prince and all of that. Y'all, wait, women was liking that too. Women was liking it. That's why Prince had so many women. That's why L.B. Shore threw a woman away in a trash can. All of that stuff.
Damn.
That androgynous era was started because that's what women like. Men do stuff because they want to impress women. Hey, can we get that in First Esdras 4?
Mm-hmm.
Bring it out.
First Esdras 4 and 27. I think it is.
Get that to show that I'm not just speaking, because you know,
It's verse 27.
Simple Sisters, they be watching our stuff, and they be like, "Who made you mad? You hate women. Who pissed you off? Who hurt you?
Hurt you.
No.
Shame you.
Nobody hurt us. We just don't like skinny jeans and simps and betas. And y'all mad at the way men have become these days, but some of that blame can be shifted towards y'all. Just like some of the blame can be shifted towards us. Because when we saw that stuff, we should have snatched people pants off and beat their behind with that belt that we had on. But little dudes don't fight no more. They shoot.
And it was a time, my generation, when you saw brothers like that in school, we had some, I can't say it on the show. It's going to be ugly. But we had some words that we used to say to these brothers, like, and we used to clown. You come to school, man, what you doing tight ass pants on, bruh?
Yep.
Come on now, dog.
Like this generation, like it's a picture when you get the scripture.
Yeah.
Like they don't. You ask them, hey, what is stay flow? They don't know like what stay flow is. Half of them don't even know how to operate a damn iron. They don't iron. They do not iron their pants. They ain't got to.
If they was to iron them straight leg pants, them skinny jeans, them things are burst into flame.
Burst.
You're gonna learn today.
They carrying purses now because they can't put wallets in their pocket. That's how far our people have fallen. That little.
Damn, you right.
They carry purses.
Because back in the day, if a man did carry a wallet, you never knew he had one on him. Now you know if he got a cell phone in his pocket.
Yep. How much change you got?
How much change he got, whether the wallet big, small.
Credit card number.
Hey, what do they identity theft? Hey, you can't see the numbers to your britches.
You know what I'm saying? Don't mess around with the same pants in 2 days. You straight booty smell. Play. Before we read that scripture, I want y'all to, y'all got to hear this.
Yeah.
Now rewind it by about 12 seconds. Because remember, dude just came home. Dude said, what year are you in? This is the style now. Like you should be embarrassed to wear stuff like that. Nah. Big clothing was mannish. It was mannish. Like you have big pants on. You have a shirt that comes down past your bicep.
Exactly.
Y'all be wearing y'all little brother t-shirts acting like that stuff cool.
It's not. Stop it.
That's beta wear.
Yes.
You're gonna learn today.
Sorry to say it. Not sorry to say it. It's beta wear. Watch this.
What the fuck is a dad hat?
Yo, my man.
Yo, don't disrespect.
Yo, my man.
What's up, fam?
What year you in? This is 2017. This is the style. This is what the girls like right here.
I'm in the future. The
This is
girls,
what the
that look
girls-
like what the girls wear. What you talking about? The girls like that?
Now you in the wrong store for this. You in the wrong store for this, bro. You in the wrong store for this.
Come on, man.
You in the wrong store for this, bro.
Come on, man. We got some skinny jeans for you.
Skinny jeans. Oh, come on, fam. I can't get jiggy with that. Damn, son. Yo. Man, what the Pellies at? What the champion?
I got the Pelés, but 20 sizes smaller than
What
that.
are you wearing? What are you wearing?
Yo, I'm fresh to death right now. You see the Tim?
This is all
LRG.
Stop. These dudes is repped out over small clothes.
The hell is this?
Like they really repping small clothes. He said, "Now I'll give you some jeans, but they're gonna be 20 times smaller than that."
This.
Cause remember we used to go to Foot Locker and Foot Action and get them 5 for 20, them
yeah.
champion shirts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I never until I was like 25, maybe 26, I never looked at sizes of clothes. I just got it if I liked it.
That's it.
Because it was big enough. It was big enough. Then you know what I'm saying. Give me a 2XT. You know what I'm saying, something like that. I'm not talking about overly because Brothers did go out of pocket with it when they had the tall tees that
tall
went all the way
tees.
down.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that.
They did get
That was
exaggerated.
out of hand. I'm talking about regular, normal man wear.
Yes.
Okay, to where you can't see nothing except for what he has on.
Back in the day, actually,
Go ahead.
back in the day, actually, you would not catch your brother with a shirt that don't pass his elbows. You would not catch your brother wearing shorts that don't go that don't not go past
their
your knees.
Right. You ain't gonna see this big ass Ephraimite in the video got his little sister shirt on. Trying to sell his brother skinny jeans.
I'm just curious, like, how do they even get that stuff over their head? Like, how do you put that on?
It's elastic.
It's
Okay,
snap in the
I-
back.
It's elastic.
Okay.
It's snap in the
Okay,
back.
like a bra. So they pretty much put on one.
Either it's snap in the back or between their legs like a onesie.
Thank God is not going to hold you guilty for that.
Hey, get that first Esdras 4.
Hey, start at 26.
Yes, sir. The book of First Esdras, chapter 4 and verse 26. Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women, and become
So wait. It say many there be that have run out of their wits for women.
I mean, they lost their damn mind for these women.
You wearing skinny jeans because that's what the girls like?
I mean,
You
The hell is
are
this?
tripping
that means you done lost your damn mind.
completely. Read it again.
Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women.
Y'all ran out y'all wits just to impress some females.
Got your biscuits all in the streets trying to impress some females.
Read on.
And become servants for their sakes.
And y'all have become servants for their sakes. Oh, I like your face shaved. I like you with the small shirt that come up all the way up here. I like you with the skinny jeans. Look, we don't even have to buy too much clothes. We could just share.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Read.
Many also have perished, have erred and sinned for women.
A lot of brothers, them simps, you got a lot of simps in jail because they did some stuff for a female. And don't act like this is a campaign to go at women. No. Because there's a recent video of a girl saying, yeah, he the one that did it. And a dude shooting him in his doorway and then robbing him for the female. Read that part again. There many be that what?
It's have erred and sinned for women.
Have erred and sinned for women. Y'all erring doing doggone skinny jeans. Y'all have erred. Y'all have erred. Come on, man. That stuff not to be done, bruh. That stuff is not to be done.
That is an ID 10T error.
Yup. Hey, look.
And make sure y'all write that down. ID 10T. And y'all will understand why that's an error.
That's
Hey.
right.
Put that on the screen.
Satchels.
Put that on the screen.
That is
Now.
a purse.
Huh?
That's a purse.
Thank you.
Or has your mama called it a pocketbook?
Now, no, those ones, the first one, the second, and the third one, and the fifth one, those are suitcases. No, really. It's a suitcase because it got a handle. It's a handle like a suitcase.
Uh-huh.
That's what men used to carry their stuff around with. Recently, number 4 was introduced with the strap, and they call it a satchel.
That's a
Nowadays,
pocketbook.
currently.
That's a pocketbook.
But back in the day, a satchel was a suitcase, a briefcase, what they call it. So don't act like men was wearing purses back in the day. And when Christ said, take neither purse nor script with you, he's talking about that.
That's
They
right.
walked around with rolls with them, rolls of paper. They walked around with the Old Testament, the Torah and the Tanakh. Think they just walked around with it in their hand? No. They had to put it somewhere. for anybody that might be out there trying to defend purses and satchels. Read on.
Verse 28.
All right. So that I just wanted to lay the ground with that one. What article are we gonna start with?
I was actually thinking we should start with another video because we was, picking up from the other show. The Brandon T. Jackson video.
Yes, get that one. Get that one.
You gonna learn today.
Yeah.
That's right.
Let's get some sound. Let's get some
Now,
sound.
see, let's preface this. All right. Brandon T. Jackson is an actor. All right. He was in Lottery Ticket. He was in
Tropic Thunder.
Tropic Thunder. He was in Big Mama's House 3. All right. He wore a dress for Hollywood. And, he was with Martin Lawrence and stuff like that. That's pretty big.
Yeah.
It's pretty big.
At one point in time, he was pegged to be the next Nick Cannon.
So he was on his way to Prime. And he wore a dress. And this is what he had to say about him wearing a dress.
Wrong. It's like everything went right. Everything went wrong when I put on that dress. Pre-Big Mamas, to me, actually that's like you have an AD, you say AD, BC. Okay. It's like BM for me. My career pre-BM.
So Big Mama was a changing point.
Yeah.
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 What made it a changing point? Was it that it was Martin, or just everything was aligning up at the right time for you?
It was a negative changing point, to be honest.
Okay.
Positive in a way where the perception of my image was on every bus, but my personal life was in shambles in that time. It was horrible.
So marketing-wise, career-wise, he's doing great. He was doing great cross-dressing. Like you said, his image was on every bus. It was all over the place. Big Mama's House 3 was widely promoted. So career-wise, yeah, he was raking in the dough. But he said his personal life was in shambles. Let's see why. Play on.
You want to expound on that? What do you mean?
If I was a stand-up at the time, seasoned like I am now, I could tell the story. Mm-hmm. And that's the issue. Is like, how are you able to tell your story? The most elegant way, saying it in an eloquent way. I couldn't say what I was going through because it's almost like if you're a baby, you can't communicate yet. And I just wasn't fully a seasoned stand-up to be able to say what I was going through. But in retrospect, if I can say what I was going through, at the time when I did Big Mamas is when I met not my wife, my daughter's mother, and from that time it's like my life was just, it was hell from there. My personal life was in shambles, but my career, it was at its height, I believe. It was going.
It was kind of like a passing of the torch in a sense.
Yeah, it was, and I played Martin's son, and I feel like that. It's so weird. It's like every time I play these sons of people, it never goes right.
What didn't go right with Big Mamas?
It was, first of all, no offense, that movie wasn't that good to me. It wasn't a prolific film. I sound so mean, like, oh, you should be grateful for it. But I'm real. You should be real. Like, it wasn't like the best movie. It was an entertaining film. Number one, Big Mama's 1. That's arguably like, okay, Miss Doubtfire was out, but the whole dress bit was already overdone. It was like, it was hacky, and I did it purely for the money and the work of Martin Lawrence.
Yeah.
So I didn't do it for.
So, why did he wear a dress?
For the money?
Ecclesiastes 7:7.
That's a good one.
What, that one to Timothy?
Yeah.
Yes, get that too.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and verse 7. Surely Oppression maketh a wise man mad.
So now that he's able to articulate what he was going through now, but he couldn't do it at the time, he wasn't a wise man back then. He wasn't a wise man back then.
Mm-hmm.
Now he's gotten a little bit more wisdom, and now he sees, oh snap, this right here was horrible for me. Read.
And a gift destroyed the heart.
And a gift, that money, destroyed his mind. And that's how they get a lot of our brothers.
Yep.
Because all they care about after a while, once they put their inhibitions to a certain level, your inhibitions is your ability to resist something. So once you put a dress on once, may feel weird. You do it again and again and again. You start to have no qualms about it. And then you start to focus back primarily on, well, I'm making this money.
Jaleel White actually did an interview with this same people, Comedy Hype. The first time he dressed up like Myrtle Urkel, he cried about it. But the only reason he ended up doing it again is because his beta male father stood up for him and got mad at Reginald Bell Johnson and I can't remember her name, but she played Harriet, the mother, because they did not want him to wear the dress. They didn't want him to wear a dress, but his dad defended him wearing the dress, saying he's just acting.
The hell is
This little boy cried. He was 12 years old.
Bruh, I tell my wife all the time, you know how they do love scenes and stuff like that, and they say it's acting? No, you're not. You're literally kissing somebody on the mouth. You're literally on top of them, grinding as if you're having sex. We don't know what's going on under the covers. They don't show penetration, but that's the point, is to elude that something is happening.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know how serious these people get behind their acting? Oh, we're just going to have sex for real just to get the real essence of the scene. Look at Halle Berry.
Yep.
Look at Halle Berry. Look at Lisa Bonet.
Oh.
Look at all of these people, these sisters that did these sex scenes. Look where their career went.
Yep.
Look at all of these brothers that didn't put dresses on. Look where their career went. Some of them, at the height of their career, it seems like that's an initiation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Look at Kevin Hart. I never put a dress on. Did it on Saturday Night Live. One of the biggest names out right now.
Hey, I wouldn't be surprised if Kid Cudi starts to skyrocket because somebody just put in the comments that he just put on the dress on SNL.
Yep.
Can't get a scripture.
And was given all types of accolades for it.
Mm.
They praised this man to high heaven for wearing a dress.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Yeah. Hey, can I get a precept?
What you got?
Matthew 12:29. Because this I remember him in Lottery Ticket, and it was night and day.
Yeah, that I'm broke, and you got the power to change that. I felt that.
Yeah. Right. But let's see what they did. Read that.
The book of Matthew, chapter 12 and verse 29.
Come on.
Or else, how can one enter into a strong man's house?
So how did they creep into this brother's house? Hey, brother, you can work with Martin. Martin used on Bad Boys, throwing people all over the place. But, brother, you can work with Martin. But Martin is Big Mama. This brother, I'm broke, starving out here. You could change all that. He was hard. Read on.
And spoil his goods.
So how you spoil a brother like that? Put this dress on. We know in Proverbs 5, that's talking about when you that's sin.
Yep.
Put a dress on. We're gonna turn you out. He said that was the downfall. That's how you spoil a strong man. You don't just walk in a strong brother's house and start taking stuff. Nah. Yeah, you gotta be feminizing. Read on.
Except first bind the strong man.
You gotta bind him up.
Yep.
Put that dress on.
Hey, real quick. Somebody asked, where has Tyler Perry's career gone? Tyler Perry just brought half of Atlanta and made a studio for wearing a dress as Medea when he was homeless. What do you mean where has his career gone? He's making movies and TV shows right now.
Tyler Perry is a billionaire from wearing a dress. And what has Tyler Perry done for his people?
Nothing.
Because he's from here.
Gonna hold you guilty for that?
He from here. He from New Orleans. He ain't did nothing for New Orleans.
Stop it.
Zero.
Get some help.
Zero. So where's his career is catapulted. And when I was saying look where their career's gone, I was talking about look where their career goes. Their career goes up. The women, when they do sex scenes, their career goes down. The men, when they put on dresses and act effeminate, their career goes up. Look how long of a career the Wayans brothers have.
Oh.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, they are talented. Yes, they are good creators. Yes, they are good writers. But look at the doors that opened when they play certain roles. When they play effeminate roles, when they play homo roles, when they play white girls.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the things that come their way. Look at Eddie Murphy. Look at the things that have come his way. He has zero problem putting on a fat suit and a dress. None.
Speaking of the Wayans brothers, Marlon, I ain't gonna say just did a movie, but it's a couple years old called Six Tuplets, where he has a Rasputia-like character that he played in that movie.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
It's on Netflix.
I saw it. I ain't watch it.
I ain't watch it either, but you know.
You was gonna pull
see
that First
clips.
Timothy?
Yeah, we can get there. 1 Timothy 6 and 10. Because this ties into all of that.
The book of 1 Timothy, chapter 6 and verse 10. For the
Start
love
at verse
of
9. Start at verse 9.
verse 9.
Okay.
But they that will be rich fall into temptation
Oh, damn. All praises, bro. All praises.
and a snare, and into many foolish and hurtful lusts.
It says, they that will be rich will fall into temptation and a snare, meaning they're going to get trapped. Wasn't that was Cat Williams said he went to the house party in L.A. and there was all kind of wickedness going on, and he peeked in the wrong door and he saw Professor Ogilvy.
Professor Obi. Yep.
Come on now, dog.
All kind of traps. Read.
Which drown men in destruction and perdition. Verse
Read.
10. For the love of money.
Hey, let's not smooth past that. What Brandon T. Jackson just said. Initially I put the dress on for the money and to work with Martin Lawrence. Yeah. He put the dress on for the money. And that's how they get our brothers. A lot of them, they not waking up like Brandon T. Jackson did and actually professing that he's an Israelite and doing his thing outside of Hollywood.
Right.
That's right.
These dudes, they want to be rich. So they falling into them hurtful lusts. Why? Because a lot of them, they got dirt on them. Let's look at the facts. When they did the thing with Harvey Weinstein and they went all to that island and they had a ledger of all of the big name people that was there.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had a ledger of all of the underage women that was there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like they had dates, times, flight information. Jeffrey Epstein Island. Yeah. Jeffrey Epstein Island. You know what I'm saying? They had all of that stuff written down, laid out. Because if anybody gets out of line, guess what? Hey, look what we got.
Congratulations.
Remember the ledger that you signed once you hit the Epstein Island? Remember that? Yeah, you don't want this information getting out, do you?
Hey.
Now put the damn dress on.
We gonna make it hit. We gonna make it hit all the way home. How y'all think they locked Bill Cosby up? How y'all think they found all them women from back in the day? Because he was at one of those big parties with all the ledgers. Oh, we got you with this one at this time, and this time. So you want to try to buy NBC, huh? Nah, we gonna no. Lock his behind up.
Can we get a scripture to back it up?
You gonna learn
Psalm
today.
64 and 6.
Hey, all they got to do is accuse you.
Yep.
That's it. It don't even have to stick. Just the accusation.
Yep. This is what they do. I think Bishop Nathaniel showed a video. The woman wanted to be an actor. It was an older movie. And she had to lay down with one of the Edomites.
The movie's called Black Starlet.
Black Starlet.
I can't find the clip nowhere, but that's the name of the movie.
And then this is what they do. Read that.
The book of Psalms, chapter 64 and verse 6. They search out iniquities.
So they'll have them records and they'll pass it down to their next generation, the generation after them. Read on.
They accomplish a diligent church.
Read.
Both the inward thought of every one of them, and the heart is deep.
And they go back and they look for them records. They keep them because that's how they think. They're like, okay, yeah, we gonna give him this, but we done recorded this. So when you get out of line, no, check that out right there. Like Austin Matt said, put the damn dress on. That's what they do.
You're not about to do what you want. When you sign them contracts, you sign over the rights to your name, your image, and your likeness. You sign those things over. You have no control of who you are. You are what they say you are.
I hate it here.
And if they say that you put a dress on, you putting the dress on. Or people gonna find out that you did some awkward sexual stuff.
Yeah, cause that's that trap.
Yeah.
That was verse 5. They laid a trap for you.
They let you get all of your lusts out, and then they record it. If you like little lady boys, they could make it to where you just so happen to get caught with a tranny. And remember what happened to Eddie Murphy?
Yep.
That was after he made that song, Ja.
Yeah.
After he made that song, Ja, he's singing in the studio talking about he an Israelite. Boom. Caught with a tranny. Better watch. You was going.
What we got?
All right, let's play on.
Or you still reading the scripture? Or?
Oh no, we can get another. Let's get the ultimate simp. 1 Kings 21. We can read about simps.
Let's get it.
Hold up. We on the betas right now. We on the betas.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Simps is for the next part.
Okay, all right. Well, hold
Let's go
that
back.
simp.
We on betas right now. Let's do betas. Let's do betas.
Yeah, we beta bashing right now.
For the purity of comedy, but I did it for the purity of working with Martin. But I believe that it was still more than money. Like, damn, I'm gonna get a big check, you know.
Yeah, and knowing you now, and I'm gonna kind of set this question up, but in knowing you now, there's a more of an awakened Brandon compared to when he first came into the business. You mentioned the dress. It's a big conversation.
Real quick. Everybody at Comedy Hype is Jake, by the way, and the way he phrased the question, more of an awakened Brandon. Why are we scared to say we Israelites?
Because they gonna lose their job.
Comedy.
They got to play by the rules.
Eh.
We do. You don't go to your job confessing that you an Israelite to the white people so they can hear it.
I wear fringes openly.
Do you go around
That's right.
professing that you an Israelite so all your bosses can hear it?
No, I don't yell it at the top of my lungs, but
they
I
know
wear
what
fringes
comes with
openly.
it. Because they know what comes with it. If they look up fringes and they look up Hebrew Israelites, is IUIC gonna pop up?
You gonna learn today?
Probably.
No.
Well,
One of the bum camps gonna
There you
pop
go,
up,
yep.
and that's who you gonna be. You gonna be GMS, cursing out white people, telling you gonna slice them and rape them.
You going into slavery, B? That's what's gonna
That
pop
is
up.
what's gonna pop up.
That's what's gonna happen.
That is what's gonna.
That's
pop
what's
up
gonna
first.
happen. Telling you. You got a scripture? Go ahead, Michael.
Oh, I think too, like when you say why are they scared to say they Israelites, that go back into we say the time again, they do that public humiliation, that lynching, like we seen it with Deshaun Jackson, we seen it with Nick Cannon. They don't play by the rules, stuff happens, they start losing money, endorsements, etc.
Yep.
Yeah.
Play on.
Yeah.
Did you get like slack when you wore the dress at that moment?
It was like, wasn't slack from people. Only Cat Williams. Cat Williams was trying to always say, Brandon, don't wear a dress. You know,
He called you, or is this?
no, he was saying it in the media, so I thought he was heckling me. He was really trying to help me at the time. I didn't know that. I was immature.
And they called
I
Cat
feel like,
Williams
dang, why I'm
crazy.
trying to make it. Why you bashing me? And then he was trying to warn me, you know, don't get in the dress. So the awakened Brandon, you couldn't pay him $1 trillion to get in the dress.
Yeah. Was there like how did they present that? Well, you knew right away you had to get in the dress.
I did the scene on lottery ticket.
Okay.
That scene on lottery ticket. After that, they were pushing his dress on me. It was something about that scene That
Can I
touched
get
a
a
lot of
scripture
people. And I
with that
thought,
right there? That's what Sirach 19:29. That's what they knew. They saw that image like, yo, this dude,
He'll do it.
yeah.
What they saw is they saw that he in that scene when he says,
I'm broke.
I'm broke, I'm hungry, you got the power to change that. They saw that was real in that brother's spirit,
Mm-hmm.
and they knew they could use that.
Yep. Read that.
The book of Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, chapter 19, verse 29. A man may be known by his look.
Like Officer Mikha'el said, that image that he put out, that vibe he put out, they say, yeah, look at him. Esau know the scriptures too. The devil know the Bible. Man, I'm broke. Brother was hungry. They say, yeah, he'll do it. If we push, we ain't got to push that hard. He just want to check. So I said, man, he known by that look he put out there. Read on.
And one that had understanding by his countenance.
Now look at what Captain Williams was saying. Don't put the dress on. He understood. He knew. He said, hey, don't do it. But the devil already know. We got him. Read.
Yep.
When thou meetest him.
Uh-huh.
A man's attire and excessive laughter and gait show what he is.
That's why they don't come at Cat Williams like, hey, put this dress on. He already showed him what he is, but he showed him that he would do it. He showed him something else.
What they did was they saw him put the dress on a lottery ticket and was like, damn, he did this for this check?
Uh-huh.
Wonder what he'll do for something double that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Play on.
I think I was too real.
Yep.
I think they did the same thing like to Tupac. When you too real, they start looking at you like, hold on, how'd this slip past us? Who's this guy? You know what I mean? And then it's like, you know what? Yeah, he might be a kid. Just put him in a dress.
What do you think the dress is about? Is it to tone us down, to tone that realness down?
I think the dress, personally, is a thing that is not in our culture to do. And I think everybody will want to put their culture on us. No,
Stop. He said something heavy. He said the dress is not in our culture to do.
So guess what our culture is? Our culture is the Bible, and let's get that scripture.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 5.
Bring it forth, young man.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Uh-huh.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
That is our culture right there. And it's not in our culture for men to wear women's garments or women to wear men's garments.
Yep. Hey, and you want to know why
They push it?
Want to know why they push it? Get Judith 5 and 20.
Yes.
This is why they push it. This is why they want black men to be beta. This is why they call what he's doing now toxic masculinity.
That's right.
That's why they call it these things. They want us to be sensitive and emotional and effeminate and feminine. They want these things. They want that beta black man. Read that.
The book of Judith, chapter 5 and verse 20. Now therefore, my Lord and governor, if there be any error in this people, and if they sin against their God, let us consider that this shall be their ruin.
So if we are in sin, a.k.a. breaking Deuteronomy 22 and 5, what can they do?
Let us consider that this shall be their ruin.
This is our ruin. Like he said, his career was doing fine, but his personal life was in ruins. They know that. That's why y'all sisters, y'all continue wearing pants. That's why we can continually get shot down in the street. And yes, I'm taking it there.
Yep.
Pants puts us to death.
It sure does.
You're going to learn today.
Men being effeminate puts us to death. That's what we have to realize. No holds barred, guess what? If you're wearing pants, you're putting your people to death.
Right.
But we're going to take a little break. We'll take a little break from the betas. You know what I'm saying?
Not really.
No, because we always beta bash.
Yes.
That's
So
right.
we're going to go with Officer Mikha'el with Cornerstone News.
Hey, Shalom Israel, Most High Christ bless. It's your brother, Officer Mikha'el, and this is the Cornerstone News. So, man, what's been going on with IUIC? If y'all have not noticed, we've been doing big things in IUIC, man. If y'all can see the screen right now, that is Tulsa, Oklahoma, where we have one of our newest school openings.
That's right.
All right, next slide. Hey, Black lives don't matter. The mothers of the aborted. But you know what? Since they got this up there, I told you we wasn't done beta bashing. Beta males are at fault here because the betas are the ones that pay for these women to go get these babies aborted. That's a beta male that does that.
You gonna learn today.
Go next slide. Hey, make sure y'all follow us on YouTube. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Make sure y'all comment. Also, the live feed. Make sure y'all comment on these live feeds. Make sure y'all share the videos. Make sure y'all hit the like button. We want this to get to all these betas and these simps out there so they can repent.
That's right.
And hey, make sure y'all share these videos in all these groups where they got these alpha females at too. Because the alpha female needs to repent too. Why would you want an alpha female? That's like me being next to another man. That's ridiculous.
Stop it. Get some help.
All right, what do we have here? Is this IUIC Memphis? Go ahead, play that.
Yeah. To the blood. Yeah.
Hey, what y'all are seeing right now is one of the hardest working men in the nation of Israel.
I know that I'm a king. I got this spirit on me. Royalty in my veins.
Hey, you can go ahead and pause it. You can pause it. What y'all are seeing is one of the hardest working men in the nation of Israel, Captain Hoshaya, the leader of IUIC Memphis, who just had a grand opening in their new building. We also, on the screen right there where it paused, how ironic, Captain Ben Zion over IUIC Nashville, who also just had a grand opening. So again, IUIC is doing big things, y'all. Next slide. Hey, shout out to IUIC Jackson and IUIC Tupelo also. IUIC Little Rock. All these schools just had grand openings, y'all. What we got next? There we go. IUIC Mississippi.
Who have saved us and called us with an holy calling. See that? Who have saved us and called us with an holy calling. Some of y'all talking about you want a call from the mayor so you can go visit the mayor. You want a call from the president so you can go see Obama. Are you kidding me? You got the highest calling on earth. God is calling you.
I had to push. Let's pray until something happens. In the meantime,
push, pray until something happens. That's right. We do need to do that, Israel. Hey, shout out to Captain Gentilly. Shout out to Captain Shem. Next slide. Hey, well, that concludes the Cornerstone News, y'all. Let's get back to this beta bashing.
All right, y'all, we back. Whole lot of stuff going on in Israel. All praise to the Most High. Whole lot of stuff going on in Israel. Now, can I get 1 Corinthians chapter 6 real quick? I gotta let y'all know something. Women, not girls, women don't like beta males or simps. Period. They don't like betas or simps.
So
neither does God.
No, he doesn't.
Read that.
You want 6 and 9?
Yep.
The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 9. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of God?
So these are the people that are not going to inherit the kingdom of God if they don't repent. Read.
Be not deceived, neither fornicators.
People who fornicate, sex outside of marriage. If you are a man that is not married to a woman, you were a man that was born a man with male organs, marrying a female that was born a female with female organs, both of y'all following the law, statutes, and commandments of God, and married. I have to say it like that because there's a lot of loopholes nowadays.
Yes, there is.
Okay, so you have to be fitting that criteria in order to not be a fornicator. Read on.
Nor idolaters.
Idolaters. Guess what? Most of the stuff that our people like this whole less clothing type pants stuff, that was a Greekish fashion.
Yes, that is idolatry.
That was a Greekish fashion. And what he say? Why did they dress like that? Because the girls like it. Because the girls like it. You idolizing women in order to impress them over some clothes.
Come on now, dog.
The ran out your wits with your biscuits all in the streets.
Nor adulterers.
Nor adulterers. More sexual sin. Read.
Nor effeminate.
Nor what?
Nor effeminate.
If you are a beta male.
Beta, zeta,
if you
simp.
are a effeminate brother, unless you repent, you ain't walking through them gates. God ain't trying to deal with your sensitive behind forever. And you not dying? Think about it. We get to the kingdom of heaven, we're not going to die. That's why he don't want people that's adulterers around him. You don't be sitting there lusting after another brother wife for all eternity.
That's right.
You gonna be a liar, lying to people in the kingdom for all eternity. You know what I'm saying? You gonna sit there talking about I could do what I want, I'm grown for all eternity? We gotta listen to that? Hell no.
Hey, you know what though? Those people are gonna be examples for all eternity. Can we get Revelation 21 and 8?
Think God is not gonna hold
Can we
you
get
guilty
that?
for that?
And guess what? Guess who else gonna be there as an example for all eternity? You alpha females that want to wear pants. Read that.
The book of Revelation, chapter 21 and verse 8. But the fearful and unbelieving.
The fearful and unbelieving. If you're scared to stand up for your people and say you are Israelite and teach the law, statutes, and commandments, that's you. If you don't believe this Bible, if you're unbelieving, that's you. Read.
And the abominable.
The abominable. Sisters wearing pants. Men wearing dresses.
What the hell is this?
All my old people down here in the South, they're still eating pork.
Right.
And catfish and shrimp and crab, lobster, all that stuff. That's abominable.
Stop it.
Read.
And murderers.
And murderers. All you little knuckleheads out here in New Orleans that's shooting up and killing everything. All over in Chicago, everywhere. Read.
And whoremongers.
And whoremongers. You can't keep it in your pants. Read.
And sorcerers.
And sorcerers. That's going into you drug dealers. Read.
And idolaters.
And idolaters. All this idolatry. Like Officer Matt was bringing out, you worshiping these women, idolizing these women. Read.
And all liars.
And all liars.
Shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death.
And guess what? As it says in Isaiah 66, from every new moon and every feast day, we're going to go see y'all burning. Y'all going to be that example.
That's right.
We posted a video that Will Smith and his son, if I may, can we get 1 Maccabees 14 and verse 9?
Yeah, bring that
Because, like I said something earlier, because you young men running around with these little punk pants on. How the young men, these men, and then they how you hard? You got to run around with a damn gun because you. What's wrong with them? You don't look the part.
We can see it.
We can see your pistol.
We can see your pistol.
and your credit card number, your change, the lint in your pockets. We can see it. But let's see how our forefathers dressed. Let's read that.
The book of 1 Maccabee, chapter 14 and verse 29.
Verse 9.
Verse 9, excuse me. The ancient men.
The ancient who?
The ancient men.
Men. It didn't say women. It didn't say the women told them how to dress. It said the ancient men. Read.
Sat all in the streets.
They sat in the streets. They weren't trying to kill one. They weren't shooting at each other. They were sitting in the streets. Read.
Communing together.
They were talking. Nowadays, brothers, they can't spell Matthew 18 in the streets. First thing they would do is get a damn gun and start shooting. They were talking. Read.
Of good things.
About robbing people and pulling them out their car.
Of good things.
About who smashing a woman and leaving her.
Of good things.
About putting on skinny pants. I can't get past. And then they hold the front of it up. They tight it. They ain't gonna fall off. They too small. Get some bigger britches. Damn. Read.
And the young men.
And the who?
And the young men.
The young men. Let's see how the young men dress. Read.
Put on glorious and warlike apparel.
You know John wore camel hair and ate locusts. This dude was a warrior. He didn't have on tight pants. Look at that. Look, put it up so they can see. Look, this needs to sink in. The hell is, look at that. That's how, the one on the left, that's how you're supposed to wear your pants.
His calves are yelling, help.
You can see his calf muscle.
You can't even put socks on under them pants.
Hey.
You can't put socks on with them. Look at them. Look at that.
In the streets, though, he the most feared dude, though.
That feared his damn britches gonna bust open.
Dudes run a block wearing pants like that nowadays.
Bruh. When I went to school, all of the females who ran track
wore those pants.
All of them that ran track, they wore those pants.
Hey,
so if you a man and you wear that, bruh,
there's only one man. There's only one man I know that likes men wearing pants like that. That's Fleece Johnson.
The booty warrior.
That's the only man I know that like that right there.
I don't know. Let's get that Dwayne Wade article.
That brother probably done stroke. He probably had a heart attack. Seeing all this walking, his appetite. He probably got
Hey. We got to get this article of the Beta Zeta Super Simp of the Year. This nigga here. Excuse me, Israel, but I just had to say it.
Congratulations.
You gotta let it fly.
You played yourself.
You know how many men want
that
sons?
That was not on point.
Men want sons. He calling this dude calling his son a girl.
But you know what it is? Is the fact that he is a beta zeta male, and his wife deliver us from Eva is a doggone alpha female. And this is what happens. Alpha females and beta males.
She ain't no alpha. She's just a witch. She bewitched him.
That's right.
That's what happened. She bewitched him.
The way she punked him, she might be an alpha.
What the hell is this?
Ain't no such thing as an alpha female.
Okay.
They can't be called an alpha nothing because they can't control nothing.
She controlling his end.
You know what I'm saying? Like, men make all the stuff that they think they control. All they know how to do is work the car, but a man made it.
True.
They know how to work the phone, but a man made it.
True.
They know how to get the ring light, but a man made it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
You want to see how fast
they also know how to turn the son into a daughter, but the man made that too.
You want to see how fast they not alphas? I challenge you. Go into your Lowe's. Go to Lowe's or Home Depot and say, get me that refrigerator off that top rack. Watch how fast them damn alpha females turn into. They go look.
This is true.
Well,
this is true.
I'm looking for a man.
Look. Let's see what this simp. Now we're getting into the simps.
Yes. Beta Phi Beta simp.
Let's get it. Read that article.
Dwayne Wade says daughter
son.
Dwayne Wade says son Zaya helped
Zion.
Says Zion helped him become a better parent. It's opened my eyes.
That is a boy, Dwayne.
No. I want y'all to notice something. Scroll down. Stop. Go. Dwayne Wade is living vicariously through his son.
Yes.
I don't care what nobody says.
Yes.
Dwayne Wade always wanted to be like that. He always wanted to be that. It's just that now he has the ability to capitalize on it.
I think it was Kevin Garnett that said they remember it was always something a little off about Dwayne Wade.
Look at him, bro. Look at who wears a fuchsia colored shirt with that type of chain. Him and the dude, his son, got the same chain on. They got the same chain on, but the son is the one that's fruity.
What the hell is this?
Scroll down.
Dwayne Wade believes raising a LGBTQ child has made him a better parent.
You forgot the plus.
Excuse me. The retired NBA superstar and nearly minted game show host of The Cube spoke with Craig Melvin.
Wait. We ain't gonna just slide past that. We ain't sliding past that.
You see the reward for the sacrifice, huh?
Yes. Do you see the reward for the effeminization? He is now a game show host.
Man, them hosts of them game shows, bruh.
They get money.
Money.
Read that part again.
The retired NBA superstar and newly minted game show host of The Cube spoke with Craig Melvin on the third hour of Today, Thursday, about what he has learned since his son, Zion, publicly came out as a transgender earlier last year.
So I was asking my wife this last night. I said, so he 14, right? If he do a crime, do he go to big boy jail now?
Nope.
Why not? He old enough to say whether he a boy or a girl. What? He old enough to know right from wrong. He old enough to know a crime from something that's not a crime. So if he do a crime, he should be able to go to big boy jail.
Come on now, dog.
He should be able to get locked up with everybody else, no special treatment, because he knows better. If he knows his gender enough, he know right from wrong.
So
check this.
You go off.
Check this out, though. The person that signed the bill that allows this little boy to be able to say, I want to be a little girl, right? That's the president, right? Or any elected official, right? This little boy ain't even old enough to make that decision of who I want to be in this office. But you're going to say it's okay for him to make a decision about his body? He couldn't even put you in office. Do y'all see the idiocracy in this, the hypocrisy in it, the caucasity of it?
He can't even go get fill-ins by himself.
Not only that,
he needs parental consent to go to the dentist.
You gonna learn today.
But he can come out publicly and tell a world full of adults, I'm no longer a boy.
The hell is
and
this?
Dwayne, as a father, is allowing this. That's a simp. What you was saying, OZ, right?
I was gonna say not only that, but in a sense, he can't make consent to have sex, but yet they let him consent to, I want to have sex with boys. Because at the end of the day, that's what it is. I want to lay down with men. So is Dwayne Wade going to say, hey, when you're ready, at this age, go ahead? You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense.
You know something? He's 14 now, but when he made this decision, he was 12 years old. So when he made the decision, I want y'all to just think about this, right? The Aladdin movie, the live action Aladdin movie was actually rated PG-13. So that means he couldn't even go watch that movie by himself at the time he made this decision.
What?
Somebody said Dwayne Wade is a lesbian.
We read past something up there where it talked about the he got a game show out of it, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can we get First Maccabees chapter 2, verse 17?
You gonna learn today.
This dude couldn't even go to see a PG-13
But this is
movie.
what
by
they did.
himself.
This was negotiated. I guarantee his dad probably in on it too. This is what they do. They say, hey, let your son now let him do that. We got, like Austin Matthew read earlier, a gift destroyed the heart.
Mm-hmm.
Read that.
The book of First Maccabees, chapter 2 and verse 17. Then answered the king's officers and said to Mattathias on this wise, thou art a ruler and an honorable and great man.
Because Dwayne, I don't know if a lot of people, I used to watch that dude play. That dude was a monster on the court. Yep. They know you got a lot of he got a lot of people that follow him. They follow him from where he went to Marquette. They follow him from his college career. They followed him all the way up to his pros. This dude was a beast. Read on.
And great man in this city. And strengthened with sons and brethren.
Hey, yeah, but we notice your son, like let him do that. We got a game show for you. Isn't that not the deal they tried to give Mattathias?
Yep.
But Dwayne, he took it. He went for it. He said, okay, I'm going to let him do that. Game show host? What?
Yep.
All about money. Because he know that LGBTQ plus GF, whatever the hell it is, that stuff is rampant right now. They making more laws and passing more legislation for that than anything.
His housekeeper or maid or somebody that was in the house with them all the time was part of that community and influenced his son to be that. Because when his son was younger, he was looking at girls. That's on video.
Yep.
He was looking at girls like, oh, look at that thing over there. You said, what? Because I saw Dwayne Wade's face like, wait, what? What you talking about? What you know about that? You know what I'm saying? But now he could be a little boy. I mean, a little girl. No, come on, man. Come on, man. Hey, get that next article that I just posted. The CNN joint that I just put in there.
The new slang.
Yeah, let's see how Esau is double backing and trying to solidify toxic masculinity for us calling these little dudes simps.
The new slang teens use to insult boys who are too nice to girls.
First of all, ain't no teenagers using it. It's grown men.
Exactly.
Right? This grown man business. Simps, we've been calling brothers simps for the longest. We've been calling people simps. So let's not act like this is something new. We've been calling brothers simps for years.
And simp is short for your simple ass.
So
That's right.
Now that we have more men that are speaking out and taking their rightful place as men unapologetically, guess what? It's now become more popular.
You're going to learn today.
Because these little dudes don't know what a simp is. Half of them is simps.
Yep.
They was raised by their mama or they beta daddy, and now you got simps all over the place. Simps and betas. Read that.
Editor's note.
CNN.
CNN. Shannon was used to her socially awkward son being bullied by other boys at the private school he attends in Atlanta.
So, first off, if your son is getting bullied and he's in a private school, sign his ass up for self-defense.
Thank you. Correct. Let him get punched. Come on, not on his head or something.
Put him in boxing, put him in Krav Maga, put him in something. Something. You got enough money to send him to private school, put a little bit more change behind that brain, and put him in some self-defense classes.
Oh, so you know what's crazy? When I used to work for my previous employer, they would call him and say, hey, your son is not getting along with other students. He took a pencil from one student. I'm like, what the hell? Like they called you for that?
Damn.
Like I'm like it's bad. It is. They are
because bullying is people kill themselves for bullying. I was bullied as a kid. No, you know how many times I had to go to summer camp by myself and deal with a sea of Negroes by myself, year in and year out.
I wasn't bullied, but I used to beat up the bullies because Why are you picking on that little kid, man? Leave them kids alone.
I used to go to had to
See, I
move
was
and go-
light skinned. I ain't had that privilege.
Had to move and go to new
you know,
schools. You
hey.
got to fight.
Yeah.
You had to fight.
I was light skinned. I ain't had that privilege.
This
So
is
I got picked with immediately.
This is true.
It wasn't until I got older where I actually started having like comebacks for that kind of stuff. Read on.
But when she picked him up from school in mid-January, and her 8th grader told her he was being called a simp, Shannon, who's only using her first name to protect her son's identity, didn't know what to think. He's telling me this, and I'm driving, and I'm trying to make sense of it, she said. I've never heard the word. He told me it basically means that I'm just being nice to girls because I like them. She said, I was like, wait, my kid is being picked on for being nice to girls?
No. Your kid was being picked on. He's a wimp, not a simp.
Yes.
He wasn't being too nice to girls. He was being
girlish.
Yeah, he putting on
with girls.
They makeup, carrying a purse.
You know what I'm saying? They over there playing double dutch and he over there with them.
He jumping in.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
No, that's not why. Okay? It's not because he's too nice. It's because he's a little on the effeminate side. Read on.
He got some sugar in this thing.
Her son had told her he had recently been put in the friend zone
Simp.
by one of the girls who made it clear she wasn't interested in dating him. They had continued to be friendly.
You know why? Because she don't want no simp.
Wimp.
She don't want no beta. Betas turn into simps.
Yes.
Betas make simps. Because they influence weak-minded men and they become betas and simps. Read.
You do all these things as a parent to raise your kid right, to be nice to everyone, especially kids without many friends.
Stop. Proverbs 22. Y'all got to raise y'all children to let them know, hey, the world out there is crazy. They don't like you. People will pick on you. You better stand up for yourself. I remember my daddy wife said, look, don't you ever hit no female. But if she act like a man, you treat her like a man. Not to say that it ever happened. Not to say that it ever happened, but that was her mindset as a woman. All right?
Hey,
now, when it came down to the bullying aspect, I used to come home crying, oh, they don't like me. My dad was like, well, I can't be there with you. If I could, I can't beat up no child for you. So
you gotta figure it out.
you either gonna get your ass whooped or you gonna start whooping ass.
There you go.
One of the two.
That's
You gotta
right.
choose. I didn't think about killing myself. That's the weak people. See, look, the kids that do that are the children of the parents that kill themselves when they lose their 401k.
Come on,
They be on that bridge down here.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what to do with myself.
They be having first world problems. They be having first world problems. We ain't never heard of a 401k until we actually got a certain type of job.
I know, right?
You know what I'm saying? We knew how to make do with $19,000 a year.
Also, it wasn't to. I was standing down here in New Orleans. It wasn't until I went to Indiana where I actually seen teenagers with cuts on their wrists. I didn't see that till I went up north.
He Indiana. You know,
Well.
the only 401k I seen was an apartment
some
number. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody had a scripture that's about to break out.
Are you on Proverbs 22?
Yeah, Proverbs 22:6. Watch this. About that raising your child up to like everybody and be everybody's friend. Y'all better stop that.
Proverbs chapter 22 and verse 6. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it.
You got to train your children up the right way. You got to be real with your kids. Look, people don't like you. They don't want to be, everybody ain't going to be your friend. Don't be friendly bobbing with everybody. Don't trust everybody. Remember when we were small, your mama say, I'm coming to pick you up from school. If somebody come up to you and try to tell you that they picking you up and it's not me, don't believe them. They can even say, oh, I'm your mama friend. She know me. Just come on with me. Don't go with them. Wasn't that what our parents said?
Right.
She teaching this dude all wrong.
Officer, I guarantee you, you know how you had them kids on the playground, like if you didn't get to play sports or whatever, you take your ball and you go home, like, I got to practice to get better.
That's him?
That's him. I'll just leave the ball. My mama just buy me another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
He ain't gonna go out there and say, he ain't gonna be a young man and say, hey, look, give me my ball since y'all ain't let me, I'm gonna go do this. He just leave the ball there and say,
That's like walking into a Den of Lions for him.
I know, right?
Bro, we used to have to do that.
Yeah, where the girls at?
Cause
He
me,
go behind the women.
my parents had me inside before the street lights came home.
Mm-hmm.
Now everybody else, they could stay outside late and all that stuff. I was jealous, but you know, it is what it is. So when I brought my basketball around, like, hey, y'all, I gotta go. Oh, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Just leave the ball. No. I'm getting the ball. Y'all get somebody else ball. I'll see y'all tomorrow. That is what it is.
That's it.
Yep.
He would never do that. Everybody get a trophy with him. My mama just buy me another one.
No, my pops wasn't playing that.
Hey, where that damn ball?
But see, that's the thing. The daddy not in here. The daddy not in here. The daddy is not even mentioned. It's all the mama, which goes to show you mothers cannot raise sons to be men. Because mothers are not fathers. I don't care if you stepping in a father's place.
That's
if
right.
you're handling a father's business, that's unfortunate, and you have to do what you have to do, but you're not a man. You're not a man. A man has to teach your son how to be a man because you don't know what it's like to walk in these shoes. My wife still to this day, we've been married, 11 years. Still to this day, she be like, why you doing, what you mean? Because men, they look at me a certain type of way.
Yeah.
They don't look at women, the black women, they don't look at y'all a certain type of way. That's why there's all types of legislation to make y'all on top. To make y'all, like when you go into a warehouse, like Officer Michael was saying, you go into a warehouse, who you gonna see on the forklift? Who you gonna see lifting the boxes? Who you gonna see doing the hard manual labor? The men, primarily. Now there are some sisters that I know can work a forklift, but y'all ain't the ones picking up boxes. If you knock something over in that forklift, you getting men to help you. And who's the administrator in them places? A woman.
The women.
The woman.
The hell is this?
The black woman is the administrator. You go up in there, you talk to her about where things are and who to see and, oh, I need to talk to this person. They call them over the intercom while they sitting there in front of the computer. But they getting paid more than the warehouse workers.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Administration and managerial positions, that's what they put women in. They put men in the hard-working spots. Why? Because it is what it is. That's what we have to do. As men, that's what we look forward to. Even if you have your own business, you got hard work in front of you. Guess what? If you don't raise your child up that way, they never going to know that, hey, people out here are not going to be friendly to me. Yep. They're not going to like me. Y'all have raised y'all children in delusional forms of life, and that's why they grow up to be simps and betas.
Also, I remember, like, somebody was telling me that they've evolved the video games. I remember, like, I'm going to tell my age. Super Mario, you got a certain amount of lives. You died, you accept. Mortal Kombat, you get your ass kicked. You accepted it. They got stuff now like you just Fortnite. I can't even keep up with it. I can't even keep up with this stuff no more. Like you knew, like okay, I gotta play this. This is how it is. Tecmo Bowl, either I win or I lose. You know what I'm saying? Pac-Man, you either die, you whatever. Now, it's like a damn fairy tale, and that's the same simp mentality they teaching these kids.
Yep. Telling you, man. Telling you, bro.
You gonna learn today.
What? Did we touch that Tyler Perry link? Put that Tyler Perry link up.
Yes.
Put that Tyler Perry link up. A man who made $1 billion.
Emasculating the black male.
So we touched on this last week. We got to touch it again.
Yeah.
We got to touch it again. All right. Now, scroll down. So you got Eddie Murphy. First one. That's Eddie.
Oh, hell
Yeah. Then you got Jamie Foxx
Mm-hmm.
as Wanda. Scroll down. Next page. Chris Tucker in Fifth Element. Yep. Keep going. Wesley Snipes in Tu Wong Fu. Yep.
Yep.
Martin.
Come on now,
Look at that.
dawg.
Look at that. Now, I grew up watching Martin.
Yeah.
I was more a Fresh Prince fan.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Than Martin. But that was just me. In my household, we watched Fresh Prince a lot more than Martin. Not to say that we didn't watch Martin. But recently, you know when you go back and you watch old stuff, because the stuff that's nowadays is crap. So recently, me and my wife was watching it, and I said, looking at the time that they was in the early 90s, mid 90s, they really could have gotten a woman to play Shanae.
They really could have.
They really could have. They could have got Yo-Yo. Even though Yo-Yo was what they call it, a reoccurring role.
Yeah.
Because Yo-Yo was Shanae homegirl. They could have got Yo-Yo to play Shanae. And got the project chick that be with Shanae to play Yo-Yo part. They had plenty of women that could have done this. He didn't have to do that.
The two characters, it was Yo-Yo and Kim Coles. Kim Coles could have played Shanae.
Exactly. Come on, man. He didn't have to do that.
Come on now, dog.
Look at this dude got a push-up bra, is stuffed. He got a midriff shirt on, wigs on. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, come on. Scroll down. The brother being Simps for money. And that Brandon T. Jackson.
Brandon T.
Next.
There you go.
Tyler Perry. Look. 2000 to present. That's 21 years.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Yeah, I know. He just said he bring a Madea out of retirement.
Look at this. He said Tyler Perry's Madea character has been an integral part of building his multi-million-dollar film and television empire.
It's not enough to be a good writer. It's not enough to come up with good storyline, nice screenplays. Because the dude is a fire writer.
Mm-hmm.
Got to give it to him.
Mm-hmm.
The subjects that he touches on, sometimes it's a little color purplish.
Yeah.
A little waiting to exhale-ish. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, he could write and come up with some really good stuff. Like Acrimony, that was hella good.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was hella good.
That was.
You didn't have to put on a dress to do that, dude.
For the love of money.
And if you did have to put on a dress to do that, what is it showing you that you had to do in order to get that money?
Right.
You had to commit an abomination in order to get that money. You can't say God has blessed me if you had to do a sin to get it.
What God are they talking about, though?
White Jesus. White Jesus.
The God of this world.
Scroll down.
The God of the air.
I know that's Arsenio Hall. I knew the background. Arsenio Hall.
Damn.
Yes, Arsenio Hall. And that part, they didn't even have to do that.
No, they didn't.
Those of y'all who saw Coming to America, that part was totally unnecessary.
Unnecessary.
They didn't have to put that. They had enough ammo with the girl that says, "I've got a secret. I worship the devil." That was enough.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then they got my name is Peaches, and now I'm the best. You know what I'm saying? Like that, bro, you had enough. I was Joan of Arc in my former life.
And you see how wicked they are? They use that same scene to further emasculate the black man. Because that same scene supposedly is where Eddie Murphy got his illegitimate son from.
Yeah. Yeah. Keep on scrolling.
If y'all seen that tragedy of a movie. Flip Wilson. All the person in here that know who that is Joaz.
Come on now.
Joaz didn't even recognize him for a second. Then you got
Joanna, man.
Yeah, Miguel Nunez. This dude been a woman like most of his career.
For real. He really has.
He been either gay or a woman.
Yeah. Keenan Thompson.
Yeah.
Damn, all the way back to what was the name of that show again?
Mad TV or SNL? No, SNL.
That was before that. That's all that right there.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
When he was still a kid.
Wow. 2003 to present. Damn. Go ahead. Ving Rhames. Y'all remember this one, don't you?
Holiday Heart.
Holiday Heart.
I know all y'all done seen this movie on the Sunday on BET.
If you are in your 30s, you've seen Holiday Heart. What?
I was invited the only one ain't never seen it.
I've never seen it, and I'm not gonna go watch it.
You must have never been a BET watcher.
Yeah, I watched BET 106 at Park, so like that, but I ain't watching that.
Tracy Morgan.
I stayed outside a lot.
Yeah, you was,
The hell is
but
this?
you grew up on a farm.
Yeah, I stayed outside a lot.
You had a different type of upbringing. You was always working with your hands. Those of us that are in our 30s that watch BET constantly, I'm talking about you watch BET so much, it wake you up at 2 in the morning.
Yeah. Damn, hustle man.
Tracy Morgan, yeah. How you
Pick up
doing,
the
Chief?
pieces.
How you doing, Chief? Scroll.
Think God is not gonna hold you guilty for that?
Wait. Yeah, Sean and Marlon Wayans. Let's show it.
There it is.
They made them white.
Why? Why? Like Brandon T. Jackson, you couldn't pay me $1 trillion to put a dress on right now. Not in his right frame of mind.
Right.
But this goes to show you, money and women have turned our men into simps and betas.
Yep.
They simps because they'll do anything to impress a woman. They betas because they refuse to stand up like a man. Refuse.
I thought there was betas because we can't call them another B word.
No, they betas because they don't want to stand up like men. They betas because a real man is not going to put himself in a compromising position.
That's right.
You're not going to compromise your manhood for no money. That's called being a prostitute.
Damn.
Yes. You're selling your body for money. You're a prostitute.
The hell is this?
That's what that's called. So, look, don't be no simp. Don't be no beta. You brothers, be men.
That's right.
Unapologetically be men.
That's right.
They coming after our manhood. They're coming after our ability to say that we are men. You could easily say I'm a woman and get a whole lot of praise. You say I'm a man, then it's toxic masculinity and all types of problems.
Right.
Embrace the problems.
Hey, so do we have a soundtrack for those brothers embracing problems like that?
Yeah, we got a song called I Had Some Problems. It's on IUIC New Orleans, IUIC NOLA on SoundCloud. I had some problems. So, hope y'all brothers and sisters were edified on this one. Brothers, don't be no simp, don't be no beta. Sisters, stop encouraging this simp and beta behavior.
That's
Tell
right.
these little dudes, hey, you look stupid with them small pants on.
Right.
Hey, don't come talk to me until you put on some man pants. Man pants ain't skinny. Let's make the fashion industry go back and reach into their archives and pull out some pretty sizable pants. How about that? Because now all they're doing is selling skinny jeans because that's what's selling.
And starch stock is at an all-time low.
Yes. Starch is hella cheap. I got a bottle of Stay Flow, a gallon of concentrated Stay Flow. Man, what I think that paid like $3 for it.
Yep.
Damn.
A gallon of Stay Flow.
For $3?
And you know you got to cut it with water.
Yeah.
So, bro, I've been having Stay Flow since like last year.
Damn.
So look, y'all brothers and sisters, let's just jump right into the Kingdom music, man, because we went already.
Yeah.
The Israel Party, the Karim. Hey, get that Karim album, bro. Get that Karim album. The Karim album is pretty good. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty nice. It is for y'all new age people. All right? Y'all will like it. Y'all will like it. For y'all brothers and sisters that like the R&B, go ahead and get Jeremiah. Go ahead and get One Lily, One Dove. Go ahead and get those things. You know what I'm saying? Get, and if If you like jazz, get the Organized Sounds of Zamar. You know what I'm saying? Get you some jazz in there. So we got rap, we got hip hop, we got R&B, we got jazz. All right. One of my brothers is coming out with a rock album. I ain't gonna tell y'all who it is yet.
I think I know who it is.
I ain't gonna tell y'all who it is yet, but he coming out with a rock album. All right. So you brothers and sisters that like rock and alternative, we started that. We're gonna keep it going.
Yes,
all right. So if y'all got this on the screen, put the Consecrated album on the screen. All right. I already listened to it. It's nice. All right. It's nice.
Noise.
Produced by Southwest. If you know who Southwest is, then you know. But if you don't, nah. So y'all go get that album, man. Y'all go support your people, your music. Make a playlist on your iTunes, your Spotify. Play only Israel music, all right?
Yes.
Play only Israel, because that other stuff.
That other stuff gonna make you a beta.
Yes. Especially people, like, if people do music, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know producers, we listen to everything because you try to get ideas from this one and try to get ideas from that one. But those of y'all who are just listening, just to listen, and you ingesting that stuff in your spirit, you're going to mess around and you're going to be talking about guns and alcohol at the next men's conference.
And
talk about you battle rapping.
And be in tight pants.
Bang, bang.
And have tight pants.
I remember that.
Bang, bang. Remember that, huh?
I remember that.
Brother was on that battle rapping, talking about guns and butter.
Yeah, loose as a goose.
Loose as a goose. All types of alcohol flowing through his veins.
Wow.
Bang, bang. Don't be that, brother. So, hope y'all brothers and sisters was edified. Officer Mikha'el, arms.
Hey, look, if y'all want to continue to see radio shows like this, give alms. You can give alms directly to New Orleans at IUIC.NewOrleans at IsraelUnite.org. Also, if y'all want to continue to see our leadership go throughout the four corners of the earth and push this truth, whenever these travel bans are lifted, in this day and time, we don't know, y'all can give alms to the Booster Club at IUIC.fundraising at IsraelUnite.org. If y'all want to continue to see us grow and expand and get new buildings, new sanctuaries, y'all do y'all part by putting in these bricks. Give alms.
Israel United in Christ. We are not a hate group. We are not affiliated with any other Israelite group. Israel United in Christ is a nonviolent, Bible-based movement. We do not advocate or condone any acts of violence against any race, ethnicity, or gender. We advise that if anyone hears or knows of any plots to cause harm to anyone or to break the laws of the land, you must contact the proper authorities to bring awareness to any possible threat, as stated in Leviticus chapter 5, verse 1. Shalom, Israel. Most High Christ bless. It's been another edition of Precept Upon Precept. I'm Officer Matthew to my left.
I'm Officer Mikha'el.
To my far left.
Officer Micah.
To the very far left.
Officer Iran.
And that has been Precept Upon Precept. See y'all, Lord's will, next week. Shalom.
You listening to Precept on Precept. Captain Shim break it down to no meat left. Line upon line in the word, make you respect. History collision when we teach it, brains reset. You listening to Precept on Precept. Captain Shim break it down to no meat left. Line upon line, the word make you respect. History collision when we teach it, brains reset. Putting in the work for the Most High. Valley of the bones coming back and we gon' ride. Showing you our past didn't start with that boat ride. We a nation made of kings, yeah, we chose right. Bringing our identity back. We the praise of the Lord, they pretend to be that. Judah is